Hi, I'm Brian and I'm from quikcase. I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to install our product, and it only takes just a few minutes. First of all, if you have an existing window stool, you're going to need to remove the nose, the part sticking into the room. So first of all, you take a utility knife and simply score a line along your stool. Next, you're going to need a chisel and a hammer. And you're going to remove the stool just by simply putting it in the line and pounding it off. Next, you're going to need to remove the existing apron, which is this bar right here. And you'll need a pry bar to do that. Make sure there aren't any nails or anything poking out in here, under here, and you're ready to install your quikcase. Next thing you're going to need to do is use an adjustable square to measure the depth of your window jamb. This is done by taking your adjustable square, putting it against the wall, and pushing it into the window, like this. Then what you want to do is check it at all four corners and in the center points. Be sure to slide the square forward if there's any play. You want to use the deepest dimension. Then simply lock in your square, and that's your adjustment for your quikcase. Now that we've got our adjustment, we need to mark our quikcase. Once we've got our pencil mark here, we need to come back with our square from the opposite direction and put it to the mark. This is the adjustment for our saw guide. Put it to the mark and lock it in. Be sure before you set your saw guide that your saw is unplugged. Take your square, move it up to the blade, and then adjust your saw guide up to it. Push it up to there. That is your adjustment. That's the amount you're going to remove from the quikcase jamb. Now you can plug in your saw, and we're ready to make the cut. But before making the cut, we want to make sure that our blade lines up with the pencil mark that we put on the quikcase unit. And it does, so we're ready. Now that our quikcase unit has been trimmed, we've installed some shims that go underneath the stool. This will bring the quikcase up even with the bottom of the window. We'll go ahead and lift our quikcase into the opening. The first thing you want to do here is make sure that your reveal of your frame is the same on both sides. So we're going to make sure that that's the same on both sides. That looks pretty good right there. You got the same amount of space on each side. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and nail through the casing into the studs in the wall. Once we've nailed off the casing, we want to come back and nail through the jamb also into the stud. Then all that's left to do is simply nail on our apron underneath the window. The apron aligns with the casing on the sides and covers up everything underneath the window. And your quikcase is complete.